so there are some special functions when working with lists in Python. So the first one we're going to talk about is the map function. Looks like this, map. So what this does, it takes two parameters. One is a function and the other one is a sequence of elements. And the resulting sequence it returns to us is the past sequence to which a past function is applied. So we're going to use lambdas here because it's a lot easier to work with them when we're working with map. So in version 2, map functions would look like this. So we have a map, and in that parentheses we type in our function first as the first parameter. Excuse me. So we have a lambda of x, and then we're going to say x squared 2. Oh, let's say 2. Oh, we shouldn't put a space there to be nice, proper. Okay, so x3 3 times x, and then we're going to have plus 1. So there's our function, and then we're going to have our list. So 1 2 3 4. So if I build this, it's not going to work. It's just going to give us this. So in order to make it work in version 3, we have to, on the outside of the map, we have to add list to make sure that we're going to print out a list. So let's add another parentheses right here. Alright, so, and as you can see, it applied every element from this list to this function. So when x equals 1, x equals 2, and so on. Alright, and so another function we have is filter. So let's erase this. So it's called filter. It also takes two parameters and a function like before, and the other parameter is a list. And the result is all the elements from the past sequence that satisfy the condition given in the function. So if we say, okay, we're going to have lambda again, so lambda, and this time we're going to have some sort of condition, like, I don't know, like x is less than 4, and then comma to separate our parameters. Then we're going to open our sequence, and we're going to have 1 2 3 4 5 4 3 2 1. So in version 2 of Python, it's without the list again. So like you would just do this. You would just print out the map, print out the filter, and you get a similar result as last time. So in order to basically solve this problem in version 3, you just add list, this function right here, and there you go. It return everything, every element that is less than 4. Alright, so the third function we're going to talk about is reduce. It takes the same parameters as before, and the result returns one value. So in our example, the function that is passed to reduce multiplies two elements. So let's actually write that out. Here we go. Hold on a sec. Alright, so we're going to say print reduce, and then we're going to have lambda x and y. Oops, there should be a lambda x and y. Then we're going to have a colon and then say x times y. And then the other parameter is going to be 1 2 3 4 set. Alright, so now what reduce does is it takes the first two elements of the given sequence and multiplies them. So 1 times 2. The result of that multiplication is now paired with the third element of the given sequence. And the whole procedure is repeated until we get one value as a result. So we're going to see that in a sec. Just this is how you write it in version 2. But in version 3, instead of adding a list like before, you need to import the function functools module. We'll talk about modules in the next chapter. And we need that module in order to use this function. So what we do, we're going to have to just use it for demonstration purposes only. So you do import, and then what is it called? How's it written? Functools. Ftools. And that's how you do that. And don't worry if this confuses you now, this is just for demonstration purposes only. So now that we have this, we can actually use reduce. And so what you need to do, when we imported this, we'll just demonstrate this next chapter. You do functools.reduce, excuse me, and then you just type everything out. And alright, and then there we go. So we got our final result is 24. Now, we could have used other functions as our input as one of these parameters, but lambdas are basically easier to work with, like I said before. So that pretty much concludes this tutorial. We hope to see you next time.